When it comes to yoga, brothers and sisters, yoga has spread widely in the Islamic nation. And a lot of people, I've noticed a lot of people, guys and girls, and especially the young ones, they're practicing and doing yoga. And they think that this is just a well-being kind of fitness regimen that keeps you healthy and fit. Wallahi, I know it has its benefits on you. I know yoga has benefits. Brothers and sisters, did you know that yoga is a ritual, is a religious act of worship? Wallahi, I'm not making this up. I did my own research and I went online and I looked up the history of yoga. Many sources say the same thing. It came from Hinduism, from the scriptures. It came, or it was an act of worship, a ritual, and it evolved in a way. It's the Hindus do it, and then the Buddhists, and then it evolved into a well-being kind of fitness regimen. I'm making this up. Check out this video.
The whole technology of yoga is just about this, transforming yourself from being just a piece of creation to the Creator Himself. This is not in search of God, this is in search of becoming a God. This is not in search of divine, this is in search of becoming divine.
By Allah, this is accepted in Islam? Becoming a divine, becoming a God? What's going on? Of course I know, the reply is gonna be, yeah, it was an act of worship, I'm not doing it as an act of worship, I'm doing it as a sport, so chill. Habibi, you are a Muslim. Any act of worship is prescribed by Allah. Even if you don't mean to do any kind of movement that is originally an act of worship, you do it, but you don't have the intention of it being an act of worship, it's still prohibited in Islam. Like someone saying, I'm going to prostrate, do sujood for this idol, but I'm not doing it as an act of worship, I'm just doing this movement. I don't have the intention in my heart. Is that allowed? Of course it's not allowed in Islam. Any movement, any act that is known to be an act of worship or known to have its direct relationship with another religion, then you are not allowed to do it. For example, if there is a place that is known for a pilgrimage in a religion, in a certain other religion, it's a place that is known for pilgrimage, and you want to go walking there, just walking is permissible in Islam, right? But you want to walk specifically in that location where the pilgrimage happens. Do you think that's allowed? Of course it's not allowed. Notice this, people who preach or encourage others to do yoga, they're always very diplomatic when you tell them, is this an act of worship? They say, no, it's not an act of worship, even atheists can do it. But in the end, in reality, we don't go or we don't abide to their standards. We abide to our standards, to our Islamic standards. Our Islamic standards say it's prohibited to do any movement that's related to any act of worship that Allah did not prescribe to you. Remember, brothers and sisters, there are so many alternatives to this. It's not like the benefit of yoga is exclusively for yoga. No, you can get the same benefit, maybe even better, from doing other acts and movements and exercises. Wallahi, brothers and sisters, it's not worth it to disobey Allah for this. And remember, the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever leaves something for the sake of Allah, Allah will compensate him with something even better. Allah Azza wa Jal an yahfadha lana dinana wa an yufaqqihana fi dinina.